This is going to be a long one. I'm going to try not to ramble and rant too much, no promises, but this concerns Audible and their new royalty share model. To start, I'm going to need you to go to Daniel Greene with an E reviews on YouTube. He has 2 videos about this. One came out about 2 weeks ago, and then one came out yesterday that was an expansion on that, basically talking about how awful this new royalty model is regarding their all-you-can-listen program. So go do that. He's right here. The too long didn't watch the videos version of this, and please go watch the videos because I am simplifying this to very, very base level for understanding purposes, is that those titles who were not selected to participate in this all-you-can-listen program that is new for Audible ACX are going to be subsidizing the royalties for the people in the all-you-can-listen program. And as Daniel points out, Audible and ACX make the selections of who goes in that all-you-can-listen program. So, just to expand now that you know that. We know that when you are an Audible member, there are 2 options, right? You have just an all-you-can-listen plan that's like $7.99 a month, something like that. And then you have the premium plans, which are where you get credits. They vary, right? 1 per month, 12 at the beginning of the year to spend, etc. If you have the $7.99 plan and you don't purchase any additional credits, then you have a membership value that is calculated in a mostly opaque way that they break down in their hidden facts. But you were assigned a value, and then your value is divvied up among all the titles you listened to in that all-you-can-listen program if you listened to them long enough, which is a qualified listen. And based on percentages, right? So if you listen to 100% of something, they're going to get more than if you listened to 50% of something. Makes logical sense, sure. The problem is that when you then buy a credit, say there's a title you want that is not in this all-you-can-listen program, you buy a credit, you put that credit towards this title. That title that you just spent your money on does not get the full value of your credit, the royalty for that credit. That credit, the royalty for that, is now divvied up among everybody else. The person who was not selected or does not want to participate in the all-you-can-listen program are subsidizing the royalties for the people who are in the program. And obviously we run into some issues with that. Who is Audible selecting? Why are they selecting them? Daniel brings up the point that are their own Audible Studios productions getting an additional cut of this? Are they the ones in the plan for public domain titles? Who knows? Maybe they haven't answered that. Now, the argument for this, and Robin brings this up in one of the videos, is that if you sign up for something streaming like that, then obviously you want all of your money to go between the authors and on a ratio basis. That makes sense. Yes, absolutely. However, if I spend additional money on top of my subscription, I expect that money to go to what I purchased, not to then subsidize these over here. Because what is stopping from big publishers putting very, very popular titles in the all-you-can-listen program, which is then taking away royalties from these teeny tiny little indie authors who are already only getting like, what, $2.50 on a good day? Never mind those on royalty share and exclusivity who can't even go anywhere else to try for something else. If you're gonna, pardon my French, but if you're an indie author, especially a small indie author, and you're on Royalty Share Plus, you're fucked. I have a lot more thoughts. None of them are polite, so I'm going to stop there and just say again, go watch Daniel's videos. Robin has a petition up on change.org that lays it all out in very well-written, understandable writing. And you can sign the petition if you agree that this should not be the thing. I've already signed it. I also canceled my Audible subscription. I did that actually a couple months ago when I read their frequently asked questions about this new model. And it was the impetus for PJ and I to move forward with our company. We're working on other things still. I can't guarantee anything, and I'm not going to say anything more than that, but just fingers crossed, right? I signed up for Libro FM, which they also donate a percentage to local bookstores. You can pick your local bookstore. I signed up for Kobo Plus, which is streaming. Authors are based on minutes listened to, regardless of the speed at which you listen. And I also signed up for Chirp, which has fantastic, fantastic deals. So The only way companies like Audible hear anything is if it hits their pocketbook, and I've done what I could. I hope you do too. I know a lot of people won't care, but please just be informed because especially this community, we support indie authors and indie narrators so well, and this is gonna make some people unable to produce audio without being exclusive to Audible, tightening their hold on the market share as they push AI narration. It's not healthy for this industry. Thank you so much for listening to me ramble. I have work to do. I love you all. Go support an indie author today. Bye, everybody.